Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm so excited to be working on bowing and teaching your horse how to bow. Bowing is something really fun to teach horses. It's really easy to teach them if you know the right steps. So today I'm going to go over that. I'm going to show you 3 different horses, one that's never been taught to bow, one that knows a little bit about it, and one that's super good at it. And you're going to get to see the different stages, the different levels of it. It's going to be super fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. So what you'll need is, you'll need a long rope that's soft. You don't want to use like a wire or chain or something. You're just going to use a soft rope, and then a soft rope that's shorter, and then you're going to need a crop or a whip. Okay? Those are the 3 things that I use. So what I'll do is I'll get this rope, open it up here. I have to like speed this up because it's going to take forever. You're going to wrap this rope, or see here I have a quick release ring, so that makes it really nice, but if you don't have that, you can just do a quick release knot or something. So you want to teach your horse that when you apply pressure on that leg, they lift it up, okay? You see how she's lifting it really nicely for me here? That's a great sign. That means this is going to be easier than if she was fighting it or something. You have to work with them a little bit to make them comfortable. So the fact that she's lifting this up pretty good is a great sign, okay? So what you're going to do then is just stay with them, stay with them, stay with them, and when they relax it, let it go. Good go. Alright guys, so now you want to go ahead and wrap this over the horse's back and then grab it under their belly here. So see there, it's very simple. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to lift up on that foot again and then pull that rope tight. So now look, I've got it trapped and she's going to be a little confused. But once she starts to relax with this, what I'm going to ask her to do is to shift her body weight backwards, okay? So here I'm going to pull on the halter and ask her to shift her body weight backwards. Now this is the very first time she's even began to do this, okay? She's never even had any help with this. And then I'm going to release, okay? So as soon as she rocks backward a little bit, I'm going to release that pressure. Alright, so once you've got them lifting up their foot, you can pull it here and you're asking them to back up a little bit. Alright, asking them to back up a little bit. Now, as soon as she puts some effort there, like there, I'm going to release, okay? Very simple. So you just work with them, keep working on it. You see there, she actually touched her knee down for the first time. And she's not in pain, she's not stressed. This is a very simple, easy process. It's important to use a soft rope because if you use a harder rope or nylon or something, it'll hurt them. So don't use something like that could rope burn them, okay? You noticed in the beginning she fought a little bit. She was a little unsure of what to do, and pretty soon she figured out that as long as she stayed calm and kind of rocked backwards, that I'd let her foot go, okay? So that's the process, that's the beginning, and now we're going to show you another horse that's a little bit better at that, okay? Alright guys, so this horse has had a little bit more practice with bowing. She's done this maybe 10 or so times. So I'm just going to grab this rope, throw it around her leg here, and then pull up on it. Let her figure this out. Okay, good. And now I'm probably at the point where I can just hold it with this hand, okay? So she's not putting so much weight on it that I have to. Alright, okay, hey. I don't know what that was, guys, but that was fun. Yoga, exactly. That's hilarious. One of the key things, guys, is to keep that foot up really high, because the higher it is up and the more you pull it up, the easier it's going to be for them to actually bow, okay? So there she goes. I'm just going to hold it because she didn't stay there. I want her to stay there for a little bit, and then I'll say good girl, okay? So it's important, guys, when you're doing a trick like this, tricks are a little bit different than most things you do with your horse. You need to have a clear cue to do the trick and a clear cue to finish the trick. Bow, bow, good girl, Tess. Alright, so good girl, good boy, good job. Something that will be clear enough for them that you want them to stop doing that trick. So guys, that's what it looks like after a few days of working with your horse. They'll start to bow a little bit easier. They'll start to be a little bit more used to the cue. and they'll start to stay a little bit longer in the bow. You can start to use those verbal cues to get him to bow and to get him to stop bowing. So the ultimate goal, guys, is to just tell your horse to bow and he does it. But you're gonna start out with the stick at this point, and you're just gonna tap your horse's leg until he lifts it, okay? Now, pretty soon he'll figure out what that means and he'll just bow. What you'll do is you'll ask him, you'll say bow, and if he doesn't do it, you'll ask him with the stick, okay? If he does it, then he's okay. All right, so there you see I just pointed forward and tapped him on the butt to tell him that he did good, okay? So you can kind of invent your own method or your own way of doing this. It doesn't have to be exactly like I do it, but now you can hopefully see the progression and kind of the level you can get to, where at the end, in theory, you can throw away the stick and come over here, bow, comment, and ask him to bow. And he messed up his legs, but he still kind of did it, and he lied down. Well, that's another video, guys. Teaching your horse to lie down is really easy once they learn how to bow. Bow. Good boy. All right, just like that. That should be the level that you get to eventually, okay? All right, guys, so I hope you learned a couple things from this. I hope you can go out there and teach your horse how to bow. It's really easy, it's really fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. She's like, teaching your horse to lie down is really easy once they learn how to bow. Hey, you're gonna break my saddle.